We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Play ball. 3 down. 3. Ball for it. Out. 3.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Trent Schmidt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Almora going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schmidt is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Trent Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered...
Now to the plate, Trent Schmidt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Jeanette is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Skied into straightaway right. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as they'll drive that run in with extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got it.
So digging in now, Trent Schmidt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The next Cub up, Josh Phegley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schmidt ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here and what turned out to be a blow. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this present. Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Let's play ball. He's safe. Out. Out. You're out. 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 He's out. 4-4. Take the base.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Trent Schmidt.
From the belt, the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Play ball. He's safe. You're out. 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 Three. Ball four. Out. You're out. Three. Out. Out. Three.
Now at the plate, Trent Schmidt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but
he sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got it.
Digging in, Trent Schmidt, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Schmidt.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Hard,
he sends it out to left field. Well hit.
Scoring.
Castro retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
Schmidt will settle under it to make the play for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Trent Schmidt. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Looking up is Almora. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here and what turned out to be. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air.
Let's play ball. You're out. 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 He's out. Out. You're out. 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Schmidt. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Trent Schmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trent Schmidt.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Happ going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see
At the plate, Trent Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you.
Now in the box, Trent Schmidt. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's heaven.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Trent Schmidt. First pitch on its way.
Trent Schmidt.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the run is Almora, but this will land untouched. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty.
Let's go, beat him up. Come on.
What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
It's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
Skied into very shallow right. Schmidt coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Relay.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in
Let's play ball. Out. Full 4. Take the base. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out. Riding in once again, Trent Schmidt. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hard liner to center field. Happ is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. So we're under in scoring position with 2 men gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the 0-1. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Relay, here we go. Relay.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schmidt on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Trent Schmidt, and their runners at the corners now.
Trent Schmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's going to get to second now with nobody else. At the plate, Trent Schmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall.
Hold up right there.
The relay on the second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Schwarber.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Rockies are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's Puck. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Almora.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Trent.
First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. Man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Trent Schmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In there, a base hit.
2-2-2.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
For 8, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the air to straightaway right.
2-2-2.
Schmidt is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
No runner. Eat it.
Into the box, Trent Schmidt.
Batting.
He singled his last time up.
Trent Schmidt.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. racing back the center fielder, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the...
So stepping in, Trent Schmidt. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning... And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is the final
no
line
time
score
like
tonight.
the postseason.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Trent Schmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard up the middle.
Come on.
And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it.
Digging in now, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Almora.
Lifted in the air out to right. Schmidt is right there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Trent Schmidt. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he popped him up. Jeanette waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Trent Schmidt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Yeah, some guys have the ability.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Schmidt. 2 down. Striding in, Trent Schmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run.
Round it hard, round it hard.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Rufus.
Heading out towards shallow right. Schmidt moving forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really... MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Houston...
Play ball.
Leading off for the Rockies.
First offering on its way.
Trent.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you.
Now at the plate, Trent Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long.
Next up for the Stros, Tyler White, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
White.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Trent Schmidt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Schmidt. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Trent Schmidt. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
And that last at-bat,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Maddie, I think you're absolutely right.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 2 of the World Series between the Houston.
Play ball.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Trent Schmidt.
He's set and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone up into the second deck. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the... Into the box now, Trent Schmidt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Trent Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Right there, that boy.
Boy, this guy's having a great.
So coming to the plate, Trent Schmidt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across. Settling in now, Kyle Tucker. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Schmidt is there, 1 away. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Maddie, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have?
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Schmidt.
Squared that one up just a little late. Cole has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Kemp's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Play ball.
Standing in, Trent Schmidt, and their runners at the corners now.
Trent Schmidt.
First offering on its way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
All right, hold on
and
right
they'll
here.
add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And a relay home. And he's safe.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now?
In now, Trent Schmidt. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Right.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Look for it.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that
Digging in, Wellington Castillo, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
this one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
The left fielder, Tony Kemp.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schmidt giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Digging in to try it again. Trent Schmidt, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone into the upper deck. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point to pitch.
Making his way to the plate, Trent Schmidt, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Marisnick is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. The 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Jeanette is there, 1 away.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes.
Let's play ball.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Schmidt.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. A solo shot down the line in right. His 5th so far in this series as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 0-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Schmidt, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Trent Schmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Schmidt is in pursuit. Trent Schmidt will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me.
Now batting, Trent Schmidt. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second. In now for Colorado, Trent Schmidt will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
A congratulatory phone call. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.